What's up guys, it's Naf here. So continuing on from yesterday, trying to get all the drops from Twin Furies, I did have a lot of luck getting at least one of everything, but I still needed 2 crests of Zamorak to make a full set of Anima core of Zamorak gear. So after getting another 200 kill count, I did get stuck back into it, although it would be nice if it didn't have to take me a full 10 instances to get 2 more crests of Zamorak. So right away in the first instance, I do manage a drop, but if you've seen yesterday's episode, you would know there's a trend, and it is that I get a lot of Zamorakian essences. So that's the first one for today, giving me a total of 5. Not long after, another drop. I think by now you should be able to guess what it's going to be. That's right, another Zamorakian essence. So right away, I know it's going to be one of those days. Next drop, I do actually get something different. Dormant Anima legs. Now, I don't actually have any of these right now in my bank, so it's actually a welcomed change from all of the essences. But quickly, I began to despise Dormant Anima legs as well, as the next instance I do get another pair, and then within the same instance I get a third pair. Next instance, another drop, yet again a Zamorakian essence. Next instance, another drop, but yet again it's a Zamorakian essence. That thing which I now have 7 of, and has the same drop rate as Crests of Zamorak, and I only have 1 of those. And next instance, I do get a drop which even comes with a loot beam, meaning it can't be any of the recent things that have been haunting me. Unfortunately though, it is not a Crest of Zamorak, or a pet. It's actually another Blade of Avarice, which is my first weapon duplicate from God Wars Dungeon 2, but honestly I'm just relieved it isn't more essences or a Dormant Anima legs. Next instance, I finally get some relief. After 9 hours of doing Twin Furies today, I managed to get a Crest of Zamorak. So that's my second, meaning I can make at least 2 pieces of tier 80 gear now, and that was actually the last real drop I did manage to get. Of course, I get 2 more Zamorakian essences and 2 more Anima core leg drops, because why wouldn't I? On top of that, I did even attempt to do a few extra instances, but after the 12th instance, I decided to throw in the towel and just be happy with what I've gotten. On top of that, it didn't help that I actually managed to run out of overload potions, which took me by surprise. I don't know why, because I had my supplies at the top of my bank whilst bossing, but I guess it's because I mainly use presets, and honestly, I just wasn't paying attention to it. But nevertheless, taking a look at the loot for the 12 hours of Twin Furies I did today. Now, just before I proceed, I do want to mention that this isn't my first time recording this. My computer did actually crash upon recording it the first time before I could save that recording. So unfortunately, at that point I had actually used the Zamorak crests on the Dormant Anima gear. So at this point I've got the Anima core legs of Zamorak instead of the crest I got today, and instead of the crest I had yesterday, I had already put it into the chest piece. So I apologize for not having that as a part of the video, as I usually like it to be, but that is the reason for that, and probably why I've forgotten a few things like that. But regardless, apart from that, that's the loot from today, just imagining that this pair of legs and the crest are separate. So all in all, pretty happy. As usual, pretty good loot. A little bit more than yesterday because I did kill 265 Twin Furies today, which was a little bit more than yesterday because it was an extra 2 instances, 12 instead of 10. And as I just said, I did use my Zamorak crests on the chest and legs just because I don't have a Dormant Anima helmet, and also out of the 3 pieces, chests and legs give more stats. So even if I had all 3, I probably would be leaving out the helmet anyway. But other than that, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going back to Twin Furies anytime soon, but I definitely will be bringing out a guide for them pretty soon just based on my experiences there. In terms of future PVMing, I will probably be handing in my seals to Seren, as I wouldn't mind trying to get tier 80 magic gear as well. In total, I have about 691 seals, so not enough to get me the full rep for 100% drop chance. I'll probably work on the dailies as well. So that pretty much wraps it up for my mini series on farming Twin Furies. Let me know if you like this sort of thing where I essentially just no life a boss and make frequent videos about it. Yeah, I found it pretty fun, but it's pretty time consuming as well, so I'm not going to do it if people don't enjoy it. But other than that, I'm going to go farm herblore supplies now because I do need to make some more overloads for the next PVM video I do make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.